can do film one and then change clothes.
Okay.
I literally brought a bunch of shirts. So we can do one or two questions. Oh, soft. Hands are soft too.
My hands are not soft. Serious. You're the like bricklayer.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
You can't compare. But yeah. Hi everyone, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your host Aisheey Verano here, and I have a special guest today. I'll let you introduce yourself. Man, like
or Steven.
Yeah, Steven. I like Steven.
That's good.
Alright, cool. Okay, so today we're going to be asking him about like a male's perspective on like questions that you've always wanted answers to, girls. I got you, ladies. Like
she does.
Oh, you're so sweet. Like no, but for real though, I was like thinking about like questions that I know I've asked certain people, or like questions that other people have asked me, and I just thought like, do you know what? Why not bring them onto the channel today and let's get into it. Okay, so the first question.
I'm a guy.
Question is now, ladies, you guys, sometimes I feel like some of you guys can relate, and if you can't relate, well, girl, good for you, sis, because it's not nice. So what I wanted to talk to you today is about how guys ghost. Why do guys ghost? I don't understand it. Like, I'll give you an example. So for example, you'd be talking to a man for like months, everything would be great, he would be telling you all sorts of things, like he would be onto you like things are serious, he would be calling you, messaging you, talking about I want you to meet this person and meet this person. All of a sudden he just jumps off the face of the earth. It's like, yo, where you at? What's going on? What's this? Are you alive? Like, what's going on?
Brace yourself, first of all.
By the way, I don't know what he's going to say. We have not had this conversation.
This is.
So if you say some crazy stuff, it's him, not me.
I'm just going to be giving it real. I'm just going to be. I'm just going to be giving it real, man. And now I'm not. When I answer something, I'm not generalizing it for all guys, right?
Fair enough.
Talking about myself, experiences. You know, the homies.
So, the homies, you know, okay.
But a guy, as a guy that has been out there, you know. Out there
like what, please?
I've been out there, but I'm retired now. You know. I've done nothing crazy, but you know, those who know.
If you know, you know.
So anyways,
if you know, leave a comment in the comment section.
No, you know. So I'm just talking based on experience, and I have homegirls, like friends, female friends that I'm close to.
Right.
They'll call me, like if they're going on a date or something, or they have guy problems. They'll call me, like my homegirls. They'll call me like, Chokdi, what do you think about this? He did this. He said this. What do you think? So I give them the game. The ones, you know, my homegirls that I care for, I give them the game. So to answer the question, why do guys ghost? First of all, guys ghost for different reasons. There are multitude, plethora of reasons guys ghost. One reason can be the average guy is probably talking to numerous girls.
So for example, the average guy is
talking to, maybe there's a guy you like, he's talking to five girls. He's talking to 5 girls, right? You have to understand, it's the same thing for girls. Like, you're talking to different guys. Talk to different people at the same time, concurrently. You talk to different people.
Yeah.
You will build stronger bonds with some that you won't build with some. So, out of the 5 guys, no point in telling. You build maybe close bonds with like three guys, and the other 2 not so much. You don't chat to them all the time. Over time you discard them, so now you have 3. Out of those 3 you talk to, you know, you guys chat, you guys probably even go on dates, or you develop a bond. 1 falls by the wayside, you know, the conversation
dwindles
and stifles at a certain point. So now you're left with 2 guys. Now let me switch it to the guys. It's the same thing. So a guy, but also guys too, you know, we have what in Nigeria called Oju Kokoro, you know, which means
insectile.
We like to
greedy.
Yeah, girls too. Yeah, some women too. Some women too. Don't only say it's guys. But so guys,
twist.
Yeah, it's girls too. But guys, so a guy could be talking to different girls, and you are feeling him, and he just ghosts. That means it could mean he's
no longer interested.
He's no longer interested. He's not interested in a particular girl. So that is where he wants to put 90% of his attention now. Before he was sharing the attention, this one take 10, this one take 20, this one take another 20. So, you know, it's like law of averages. So people fall by the wayside, and you might just be one of them.
But why not just have a conversation about it? Like, I feel like the mature thing to do is like, okay, girl, like, you know, for example, if we met online on a dating website, like, I would not be under the impression that I'm the only one you're talking to. Even in reality, because I don't just talk to one person unless I'm committed to that one person. So yeah, I'm not going to assume, and do you know what I mean? So why can't they just have a conversation and say, see, sis, I like you, we're having good conversations, but I have a bond with someone else. I feel like you guys like to keep the door open so that if it doesn't work well with that, you can just message and be like, oh, hey, stranger.
Man, you're not wrong. It's true. Some guys like to keep their doors open. Some guys don't want to just say that because you never know how things may go. Now some guys are pretty much savage. They will tell you. Some guys are like that. They will tell you. I'm the type of person that it's not as if it depends. It depends on where we meet. It depends on.
Let me give you a scenario. To make it easier, let me give you a scenario. So me and you used to talk every day. You used to call me morning, afternoon, evening. We will always chat all throughout the day. I know where you live. I know your family. You know, we're always like in communication. Don't you feel like I deserve a level of respect for you to tell me and be like, okay, you know, things have been going well with us, but I just want to pursue something else. Instead of just locking up. And then the thing about, I'll give you an example. When guys lock off like that, you'd be wondering, like, nothing happened before then. We didn't have an argument. Are you actually okay? For me, the first thing that comes to my mind is, are you actually alright? Like, did something happen to you? Did you get hit by a car? No, for real. Because if I've been talking to you every single day, and one day you suddenly don't talk to me, now I'm worried. I'm concerned, are you okay? Which is why I'm like, okay, why can't you just, you know, give the respect and just be like, do you know what? Let's just be friends.
Okay. Would you do that?
What? Have a conversation?
Like, would you have a conversation with
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to say when the question is coming from you.
No, am I saying that I've not been savage before? Let me be honest. No, I'm not saying that I've not done that, but I feel like I've gotten to a level of maturity, and not just that. I feel like in the sense that now, if I'm having a conversation with someone regularly, it's a different thing. You know how sometimes it just falls by the way. It's not even like you actually were seeing someone else. You guys used to talk regularly. And over time, instead of talking twice, you're talking once, and then you suddenly don't talk. That's different. From talking to you every single day, and then the next day, it's not even like a progression. If it's a progression, you both know. You don't need to have a conversation about that at all times. However, when it's like consistency, then nothing at all, that is ghosting.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean by ghosting. Like I said, I cannot generalize. Some guys find something else and
the new best thing.
That's just the truth. Like, you guys could be talking consistently for 2 months and they go out one day and you know, they see one girl and they have a good conversation there and they exchange numbers and
it's finished for you.
You know, it goes. People always say, oh, guys can balance different girls. Well, okay, yes, but once you develop a bond with somebody, there's a type of bond you develop with somebody. It's difficult to just
replicate that.
With another person. You can be doing things with other people, but there's just somebody that is on top of that totem pole. And another reason, now this is for me, another reason I personally ghost ghost. I have a saying that I'm always straightforward because I have a saying that what is she going to do? That's my saying. What is she going to do?
So it's ghosting straightforward.
Is she going to?
So it's ghosting straightforward.
Is she going to? No, and my reason is a lot of girls don't just leave reaching out to guys. Don't just leave taking the first step to guys like, oh, is it not the man? He's supposed to ask me out first. He's supposed to text me this morning first. It's sexy, it's attractive when a girl makes the first move, like she messages you first, she she does certain things first. Girls have this thing in the female world that I don't want to come off desperate. He will think I'm desperate. He will think I'm this. He will think I'm that. Not every guy. See, girls will say, like, I'll ask my own girl like, why? No, like I've been called. She will call me and be like, man, this guy's an asshole. Is a this? I'll be like, how? He didn't call me. So I'll ask, have you called him? Or make the first step. Guys like you don't come across as desperate. Girls say, oh, because we're afraid of rejection. You think guys love rejection when we go and approach? You think we love rejection when we go and approach, when we message first, you think it's just because he's a man, he's supposed to do that. There are guys out here that are afraid of rejection. You get a certain level, like me, I'm not afraid of rejection anymore. I've received plenty of it, so it's normal. Now, once that for a guy,
you have a lot of experience.
Once a guy, that fear of rejection dies in a guy, that guy is a dangerous person, because once you've killed that fear of rejection, but still, nobody likes rejection. Even guys, we don't like rejection regardless. We can be like, okay, it is what it is, we move on, but okay, nobody likes rejection. So it's if a guy is reaching out to you and now if you're not interested, fine, you can leave his message hanging and whatever. you don't reply or whatever. But if you are interested,
right?
Sometimes ask him, how's your day going? What are you doing this Friday? Do you want to go out? There's nothing wrong. It makes a guy, because when a guy is interested, as a girl, you will know. And all this I'm playing hard to get. There are women that were playing hard to get to their 40s, still in their father's house. They're playing hard to get all through their 20s. They are still in their father's house.
Maybe they don't want to get married now.
No, they a lot. During Shiloh, they are there praying. Jesus, where's my husband?
God.
Jesus is just
I'm
there.
freaking drinking
Jesus
this.
is just there. Jesus is just there drinking green tea, just looking at them. I sent your husband. You were telling him, you were doing shakara, you were forming a call. So what I'm saying is reach out, because some guys look at it like, okay, I'm the one reaching out. I'm texting her all the time. I'm telling her, I'm always reaching out. I'm like, let's do this and let's do that. She doesn't even check up on me. You know what? F this. Vanessa is messaging.
Vanessa is ready.
Vanessa is reaching out. You know what? Let me focus on Vanessa and the ex. And before you know it, you are there worrying yourself. You see, this is why I hate men. They are not consistent. They are not this. Then one day you finally put your pride away and message him, and he ends your message, and you start getting angry. It's because time has.
But do you feel like there's also like a lack of communication from the part of guys, in the sense that, like, if you're the one as a guy, if you're always reaching out to this woman that you like and you think that she likes you, why not ask her and say, like, babe, I noticed you never really reach out to me. Like, why can't you reach out as well? I do love, why can't you just say, I love getting a message from you? It's the same way we're very vocal about
No, you girls are not vocal.
Well, I'm vocal about what I want and what my expectations are. I appreciate that some people are not.
A lot of girls are not. They prefer, they think guys are mind readers. Now, we have this innate thing to read your mind. So, guys, no guy is going to come and seem like a sucker, like, and be like, oh, why don't you message me? That's all,
No, but hon, think about it. This is someone you like. Why can't you tell her, babe, I feel like I'm the one always messaging you. Why can't you message me as well?
No, because if if a guy likes you and is doing all these things, is messaging you first, is making the first step, and you say you like him, the way you can show somebody you like them or you appreciate them is by action. You message them first, you do something first, not try and play hard to get or do, if I do this, if I reach out first, it will seem like I like him too much. No guy is going to come and be like, hey, see, think about it now. Guys, you guys watching, think about it. Like imagine a guy composing a text message that, hey babe, you didn't message me today, or me, I messaged you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you didn't message me Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Like, if she's not showing actions that she likes him or she appreciates him, there's no way he would know. So for him to now be texting her like, you don't message me, or I feel this type of, what if she really doesn't even really care for him?
Yeah, but if she doesn't care for him, then she could be like,
then she can go and screenshot it and send it to her group chat. Like, see what Tony is sending me, not this to any Tony is watching, but see what Tony is sending me. It's so emotional, it's so, like, it's not even that deep, but so no guy would. If you like a guy, reach out, ask him.
To be honest, I do agree with that in the sense that, like, if you're into someone, I think the best way to let them know is by communicating with them. So like, it's not okay for you to always wait on him to message you. Like, I know I love to be pursued by a man, but at the same time, the man gotta know that there's something worth pursuing and you actually feel the same way, as opposed to like you just being like, oh, you know, well, he didn't message me today. Like, if he doesn't message you, message him and be like, oh, hey, how are you doing? You know, he could have had a bad day.
A really bad day, and
exactly.
Your message, you messaging would
make him feel
better. Like I remember times where, you know, I'm feeling a girl and maybe a message just pops up on my phone like, hey, how's your day going? Like, that alone is like, okay, my efforts are not in vain, because after a while, for me at this time in my life, it's not even after a while. After a little bit,
what's a little bit? 2 days.
After I'm okay ghosting. I have no problem with
you guys. If you guys don't see me on my YouTube channel again, it's ghosted.
I'm telling you real. So reach out, man. Reach out. Just, you know, it's a little text. Hey, how's your day going? How are you doing? You know, hope your day is going good. Hope your day is going fine. Like, just that reach alone can be all you need to give him that extra push to want to do extra. Well, if he's messaging you, you know, 5 times a week, and you don't even check up on him, that doesn't show you care. Doesn't show you care. Just say, like, I call this girl, I text her, I ask her how's that day going, we spend time together. This girl doesn't care. Because the way guys think about it is, if she's not messaging you, she's not checking on you, she's checking on somebody else. If it's not you, it's somebody else. Not you, it's somebody else. And there's nothing you guys can tell us. If it's not, because every guy that has had a girl, experienced a girl liking him or caring for him, we know how these things go. If a girl really cares for you, should reach out. So,
but do you think that there is an element of, I'll use myself as an example in the sense that, like, I could be very, very busy. Now, I do make time to talk to whoever it is I'm dating. Yeah. However, I might not talk to them as much as they want me to speak to them.
Yeah.
So, like, I've had an instance before where, like, the person I was dating then kept complaining about, oh, he feels like I'm so busy. Yeah. So then I meant, like, I still called this man, like, multiple times, but it still wasn't enough. Yeah. So do you feel like there's also an element of, like, the other party not appreciating how busy the other person is?
I mean, like I said, I can't generalize for every guy, but I can talk for most guys, because I'm a guy, I've lived in a guy's body all my life. I know how men think. Now, maybe some people desire more attention than some. Some desire more affection than some. You know, some people. So affection differs. You know, some people are okay with a mild text. Hey, how you doing? How's your day going? Hope you're doing all right. Hope you've eaten. You know, so that alone can.
I feel like you guys like that. Have you eaten?
Yeah, like have you eaten? Hope you're good. Like, okay, how's your day going? That alone is like that type of thing for me. That is good enough. You know, it's good. When we get to talking, But just the acknowledgements. You know, random text. Hey, how you doing? Hope your day is good. That alone is good. Now, maybe some guys, so it can be because of the amount of attention they are putting in you as a girl. They might feel like they're not receiving even quarter of it, and it might bother them. So that is why they'll be like, okay, yes, I guess you are working, I'm working. But what's happen? Like, you are working, are you doing personal assistant for Boris Johnson? Which one you are working every time that you can't call? So people feel like it's the same way a girl will be like, if a guy cares for you, he will find time.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
No, 100%.
You know, if a guy cares for you, will find time. If a guy keeps on telling you,
if anyone cares for you, find time. That's the truth of the matter.
So,
but you also have to appreciate that some people are busy. Yeah. So like you can't expect a call like 5 times a day when someone is working around the clock, 12 hours days, 14 hours days.
Who's expecting call 5 times a day? That's
yeah. I have dated someone like that, and I had to be like, this is not working for me because it was just too much.
Is he on life support? He's expecting that type of attention. Is he on drip?
Man.
Does he have drip at all? Which one is?
That guy required a lot of energy and attention. Do you feel like, so I personally feel like, in my experience, when a guy is ghosted, one of the things that they've said to me after, like when they tried to come back, is the fact that they felt like things were getting too serious and they didn't want that to happen. Do you feel like that is actually one of the reasons why men ghost?
It could be. Also, it could be an excuse.
Exactly.
It could be a convenient excuse.
Because men like to do that.
It could be a convenient excuse. Or
it could be a legitimate excuse.
It could be a legitimate excuse.
But don't fall for it.
It could be a convenient excuse. You never know. But it's good to establish, you know,
what you're doing,
what you want, or what you guys are doing at the beginning. There's nothing wrong in establishing that. Personally, I thank God that maybe it's the way I was raised. I don't know. I'm very upfront. I like to drag the elephant in the room early. I like to drag the elephant in the room early.
By the way, a lot of women will love you for what you just said.
Yeah, I like to drag the elephant in the room early. Like, you know, for example, you know, I have a son. I like to mention it early so that I don't like my biggest fear, for example, is you come back and say, oh, you didn't say this, you didn't say this one. I don't like all those stories. I don't like hearing plenty story. Establish it early. You know, I know. You agree with it. Fine, we move on. You don't.
That's the
door. So, you know, either way, we coexist. So some guys, maybe when they ghosted you and the situation they had, maybe it didn't work out. So now they're having flashbacks and they want
the old thing back
to relive the good times with you. So because it happens, you're just laying down.
They want to use
you're just laying down on your bed. You're just
rebound.
You're just scrolling through your phone and this person. Wow. But you see a picture. We had some good times. You know what? So it could be a convenient excuse.
Don't fall for it. That's the bottom line.
It could also be legit. Who knows? You never know.
For me, when people ghost, like just let them stay ghosted. There's no point. Like
that's true. That's true.
Because
it's easier said than done. No.
Why? Because you want to call.
Easier said than done.
The thing is, like, the one where like you were talking every single day, and all of a sudden he didn't call you. Now that one I will call you because anything could have happened to you. Like you might think the person is trying to ghost you, and it has nothing to do with that, and maybe you go into a car accident or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like these things actually happen.
Things happen.
Now,
people are going to.
However, if you've done that and then he doesn't respond to you, wash your hands and you out. There's no need for you to call, beg, text.
That's true. You have to develop thick skin, you know. develop thick skin.
If you want to call them, come and leave a comment in my comment section. Like, if you want to call me on the phone,
it can be tricky. Not for me, for you know. You have to develop.
For me, I love myself more, and I respect myself, and I don't like embarrassment. So if I'm not going to let someone come and disrespect me,
I don't like insults.
I don't like insults. So I don't want anyone to come and disrespect me and be like, hey, this girl, now why do you keep calling me? Sorry.
We'll not give you the opportunity.
If you ghost me, I call you on the phone once to make sure you didn't actually die or something didn't actually happen to you. After that, I'm not calling you again. I'm not talking to you again. You reach out to me years down the line, I can check it and decide not to respond. And if I respond, I'm like, who's this?
I mean, you're better than me at least. You reach out. My own, if I'm texting back and forth with somebody and
you don't respond,
and they don't respond, but I see they read the message, done. That one is done.
But can I just say something?
I'm not going to.
That does happen though.
I'm not going to say anything.
No, but that does happen. Like sometimes I'll be texting my friends and I'll just start filming or I'll start doing something and then forget to respond. And then one day when I'm just going to check up on them, I just say, oh my god, it was me, I was the culprit. And I had to be like, I'm so sorry.
Me. After that one, I'm not here and I'm so sorry. You send a message, maybe it could be a day after or 2 days. I'll read it. I'll reply.
Oh my god,
I will not reply. One day, it's past 1 day, 2 days, I will not reply. And it might be petty, fair enough, but I will not reply.
Perfect example. What if she consistently calls you after that? Will you still not pick up?
Depends on my mood. Depends on my mood, but
bear in mind that she's a sweet one. She's literally your type to the T.
I mean, because of God didn't stop making others when you made one now. Don't let any guy play with you. Like if you reach out, if you make a
what
move,
he said. If
you make a move, because I'm a guy. You know, don't allow any guy take you for idiots. You know, don't allow any guy take you for idiots. Just be direct. Be direct. Don't look at it like you are being too pushy. You want to, because if things go wrong, you blame yourself, or you start trying to shift blame on the guy. So my homegirl told me one time, she went on a date with a guy, and further on things went bad between them. And I was like, during that, you know, you say in your mind, okay, this is what I want, this is what I, you know, if he doesn't want, that's fine. You know, that's fine. There's nothing wrong. So you don't feel like you're being pushy or you're being, you know, just be bold.
Anyways, if you have been ghosted,
I'm sure there are plenty.
Yeah, I'm sure. If you've been ghosted and you feel like this video was for you, leave a comment in the comment section. If you agree with our reasons for ghosting, leave a comment in the comment section. If you don't agree, let's talk about it in the comment section. You know, let's have a discussion about it. But yeah, thank you so much.
What you'd like to?
Yes, that's a good one. Actually,
what you guys would like us to talk about? What, you know, the ladies, what you guys, you know, would like to know
guys
about,
as well.
guys. Let me know if I'm, you know, if I'm being too chatty patty. I'm giving the game away. I probably wouldn't listen to you guys, but
here to give the game away.
Girls, the ladies, this is for the ladies. Leave your questions, leave your comments. Let us know, you know.
And for the guys, if you want us to do a segment where I will be giving my own take,
that's true.
On you know, different issues and different questions you would like to ask women, let me know. Leave it in the comment section. And if you have not subscribed, what are you doing? You know, at least you need to be enjoying your lockdown with me, with us, chilling, having good content. So subscribe and tap that bell so you get notifications every single time we post.
Do it now. So you won't forget. Do it now. You are watching, you don't want to do it. Just do it.
Just
subscribe.
That's it. I think that's what I'm going to be saying. Just do it, guys. Just do it. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. make sure you share this video. That's the way to get the word out, you know, let people know what we're doing here. So yeah, and if you like this series, yeah, let us know. The only way we can know to continue to give you this sort of content is if you engage with it and tell us how you actually feel about the content. Okay, all right, on that note, see you guys soon.
See you guys soon.
Just subscribe. Mwah.